welcome back to my channel. It's been a little bit of time, but I am back with another video, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of projects that I've been following, and hopefully this will be a little bit of alpha for whoever's watching, because I do think that some of these projects could do really well, and I'm pretty excited about them. So the first one I wanted to talk about, which I'm sure you've already heard if you've been following the NFT space at all, is this project called Noundles. This is essentially a combination project between doodles and nouns. Turned out initially it was a just your regular old combination project where they had this art and you were buying into it. But given the recent hype of Wolf Game, they've actually done a complete pivot to make a game theory type of experience. And so I picked up one of these just for fun at point 0.2 ETH, and it's already doing quite well. This floor price is actually not accurate. OpenSea's having some issues right now. And so I still think that this is a good play to get into. And the way it essentially works is they are creating a way for you to access and gain rainbows, which is their token. And the cool thing about it is you don't even have to stake anything. Essentially, if your Noundle is not listed, you're going to be accumulating rainbows. So if I go here, you'll see once I connect my wallet, you'll see that I have one Noundle here, and I've been already earning 4 rainbows per day, and I'm almost up to 2 days. And then I can withdraw. Withdrawing does take a little bit of gas, but then you'll have that rainbow in your balance. So the cool part about all this is where the game theory comes in. And essentially, the team has been doing a really great job, and they're working pretty hard on releasing evil Noundles, which is essentially kind of the wolves in the Wolf Game. The Noundles are the sheep, and so this is a little breakdown from their Discord. They're still going to release kind of all the details and all of the kind of game theory and what's going to go into it, but it looks like as a Noundle you're going to be able to earn 4 rainbows a day passively without gas. The evil Noundles are going to be able to split 20% of stolen rainbows. So essentially, when you try to withdraw and claim your rainbows as a Noundle, 20% of that is going to go to all the evil Noundles to split. And then if you also hold a Noundle, you're going to have a companion, and they're going to get 2 rainbows per day. Now, there was a screenshot that I actually unfortunately missed out on, but if you had a Noundle before the screenshot, you were able to get an even Noundle for free, which will be cool. But there is going to be a chance to use your rainbows to mint Noundle companions and evil Noundles, 90% and 10%. So, evil Noundles are really a thing everyone's going to go after, and I think that's where the floor is going to really spike. But at the same time, similar to Wolf Game, where the sheep had a pretty high floor, I'm hoping the Noundles also take off. And so I kind of like the little bit of different mechanics. Evil Noundles can steal things, but then they also have a 10% chance to go to jail, and then you can pay rainbows to actually get them out of jail. And then, if you list your Noundle, you're going to have a 35% chance of losing some of your rainbows, but there's a chance you won't lose any rainbows. So it's kind of a gamble to even put them on OpenSea, which is what I think is the big thing here, because the reason a lot of these projects go really high is because everything gets staked and everything gets delisted in this case. And so that really causes some supply shock. And so you really see the floors kind of start pumping. And then the last thing here is if you claim any of the 35% that you lose are actually going to be burned. So this is going to have a deflationary kind of play on the Rainbows token. So I'm pretty excited about this project. The team is super active on Twitter, and they've even released some of their kind of art for these evil Noundles, which I think looks really cool. And you can kind of see that they're even talking to the other kind of game theory projects like Foidals. I don't know how to say that. But I'm pretty hyped about this, and I'm glad I kind of copped one early. So I'm not holding a ton of them, but it'll be great if even if it hits the ETH floor, that's a pretty good flip opportunity. Right now, I think the floor is probably sitting around 0.4. So if that's something you're interested, I would definitely take a look into the Noundles. All right, so the next project that I am looking into is the Slim Hoods, and actually this is a project that I minted got the whitelist and everything a long time ago, mostly because I just really like the art. It's kind of this animated characters just walking. It gave me DK Motion vibes, and this artist actually has a pretty good Instagram following, so I actually thought this project was going to do really well. I got one for 0.05, and it really kind of just sat around where the mint price was and actually dipped down below the mint during that bear market that we were having previously. But since then, we've had a little bit of a pump here, and the reason for that is because they've really been working. And there was a huge community news announcement about a few days ago that says that they're now transforming to become a random character collective. And so what this means is essentially they're gonna bring on other animation artists and have multiple projects that if you own the Slim Hood, you'll be able to hopefully either get whitelist or like the chance to get whitelist. They're still discussing that. And they already have two projects that they're working on. So the first one's called Mood Rollers, and it's by this person Lucas Zanato. And the other one is what is this? Invisible Friends. And so maybe I can play these here. I really like the art on all of these, especially Invisible Friends. I'm pretty pumped about this one. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, their sound. Okay. But I think this is great because we've definitely seen a pump in this project. And I think given that they're creating a collective and the ability for you to kind of have access to more projects by holding some of these, I think that's a really bullish play. And so I'm pretty excited. And also, all of these artists, you can kind of see they're tagged here. They have a ton of presence on social media among the three of them. So it is more Instagram than Twitter. So and NFT stuff usually is on Twitter, but I could see this just being a good play. And honestly, if another influencer or anyone enjoys this art and picks it up, I can see this project kind of pumping. So I'm going to hold on to all three of mine for now and just see how it goes. If anything, I'll be able to have a early buy-in into some of these cooler projects that I like. But Slim Hoods, they made the IC Tools homepage yesterday and today, I believe, and so I'm pretty bullish on this project. And I think the team is really good, the community is really good. They have some good moderators. So if anything, I like looking at them in my wallet, so I'm gonna hold on to them. But I think this could be a low-key alpha play. Maybe not something huge, maybe not a few ETH, but I think if you're looking for a quick flip, or if you want to get a bunch of things that are relatively cheap, you can do that and hold on to them, and hopefully these things will go up a little bit higher. All right, and then the last project I want to talk about today is called Message to Martians. And actually, this is a project that I also got into a while ago because I saw my boy Mev Collector getting in. And I'm still pretty bullish on this. And the reason I am bullish on this is because it's a little bit cryptic. I don't really know what's going on at times. But there's a lot of notable people in this space. One of the devs is actually one of the devs that worked on Anonymous. And then there's a ton of Kongs in the Discord. And essentially what it is you have to hold on to two different NFTs. So you buy a transponder, and then you also buy a space capsule. And the space capsules kind of get that loot vibe. There are some space capsules that are super rare if they have like +1 or some specific things on them. I just have a floor one. But essentially the idea is that if you have a space capsule and a transponder, you'll be able to combine them together to make one of these characters. And the cool thing about the characters, if you go to the Discord here, so for example, today they tweeted about Ether Orcs. They've kind of done these individual characters. Like this is a Kaiju King, where, if you also, my guess is that if you also have a Kaiju King, you can turn your transponder and space capsule into a Kaiju King version of their pixel art. And then there is some play there's a token play here on, MES token and augmentation more soon. And the reason I've been following this is, these actually went down a ton for a while, but the Discord's been pretty active, and the dev team seems like they're working behind the scenes. But the biggest news is that characters are releasing before December. So I think right now is the time to, get in on this. I'm debating buying another capsule and transponder. If I can get a good deal with gas, I may do that. But I think this would be a good play because once you're able to combine these things and make a character, I think those characters could be really valuable, especially given that they're targeting specific communities and people are really excited to get their Doge Pound or their CyberKong version of this type of art. Not to mention a token, and not to mention also a really good team behind it. So I think that if you are interested in kind of a project that's been chugging along and really hasn't rugged, or this has been going for a while, so you know that the team's working hard, I would get into a Message to Martians, and you have to pick up both a space capsule and a transponder, so make sure you do that, and you'll be able to hopefully put those together into a character relatively soon. So those are kind of all of the projects that I wanted to talk about today. Kind of a relatively, hopefully, quick video here to give you guys some alpha before Thanksgiving. If you guys enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm hoping to make more of these videos, just to have my thoughts of what I think is going on in the NFT space. And I've learned a lot from others. So I'm just trying to kind of give back to the community. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And then before I forget, none of this was obviously financial advice. Do your own research, blah, blah, blah. All right, have a good time, guys. See ya. Bye.